Guys, this is about which entries in the Paper Mario series sold the most and sold the least. Coming out last place is Color Splash. Why did Color Splash sell the least? Well, Color Splash released near the end of a life cycle of a console that sold extremely abysmal. Color Splash is actually the only entry in the series to never pass a million copies. I actually have a Wii U and I never bought Color Splash because I thought the game looked boring, like Sticker Star was. So yeah, Color Splash is the worst Super Paper Mario game. There is a small cult following for Color Splash Online, like the next entry in the series, the next entry in the sales series, but Color Splash is the worst Super Paper Mario game. Next is Paper Mario, the first game in the series. This game suffered first released at the GameCube. It released at the very end of the N64's life cycle, and yes, he did need to put games at the end of the N64's life cycle, but this was a game that Soul Burritos put on the GameCube at once, and also put on the N64, so more people can experience this game. It is really a shame that this game didn't really sell too well, but 1.3 million is still pretty good. This is a shocking entry. Bowser Door is not the best selling entry in the series. Everybody talk about how overrated the Bowser Door is, and how Bowser Door boys and girls have basically ruined the Paper Mario series. Despite this, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door is actually the third worst selling series in the entry in the series, which really shows that people don't really care much about RPG elements. Again, it released on the GameCube, which didn't really sell too well. Maybe if they re-release it on the Switch, it will sell better than on the GameCube. But yeah, it isn't the best selling entry in the series, which is a shock to many fans of the series. But again, even Smash Bros. Is again, according to quote unquote real Smash fans, Melee is the best entry, the best greatest Smash game, despite it being the second worst selling Smash game in history. If you combine the 3DS and Wii U sales together for Smash 4. So yeah. Number 4 is Sticker Style. You would think that Sticker Style would sell worse, but Sticker Style released in the second year of the 3DS's launch. That would make a game sell way better than a game at the end of a console's life cycle, which is as the case of the vast free games. Thousand Year Door came out 2 years before the Wii came out, and Paper Mario released a year before the GameCube, and Color Splash released a year before the Switch came out. Sticker Style, well, the Switch didn't come out for another 5 years, and Sticker Style, if it wasn't very poorly received, it would have been the best-selling entry in the entire series. But again, this game was very poorly received by Paper Mario fans and by fans of the whole series. So, despite it, it's still the fourth best-selling series, and actually the third best-selling in all of Paper Mario. So, yep. Number 2 is the Origami King, the most recent entry in the series. It's the second best selling in the series. It released on a console that sold extremely well, which is the Nintendo Switch, which also released mid in 2020 during the pandemic, which again, there were no games during the pandemic, so that's another factor of this game's sales. And also, a lot of fans did like this game. It didn't really have the mixed reviews it didn't really have the abysmal reviews of Sticker Style. It didn't come out at the end of a console's life cycle like Color Splash did. If we compare it to the last two entries. And I expect this game, just like Color Splash and the Thousand Year Door and number 1 on this list, was again, if you would go by elimination or if you can read, yep, number 1 is Super Paper Mario, which is the quote-unquote underrated entry in the franchise. Yep, the underrated entry in the franchise sold the most. Super Paper Mario, yeah, if it's the best-selling Paper Mario game, why don't they make more games like Super Paper Mario and not Sticker Style? I get they were going to make it, oh yeah, but it really shows that in the Paper Mario series, what people wanted was actually what was in Super Paper Mario. The story, the characters. And of course, it wasn't even an RPG. It was a 2D side-scroller. Which means best-selling entry in the Paper Mario series, yeah. And we're going to include the game mode Xeno is from, my RPG didn't beat Sticker Style, which is so funny and hilarious at the highest tier. So, Basically, Super Paper Mario is the best-selling entry in the entire Mario series. And then, of course, you get the Mario and Luigi series, which, of course, the best-selling in that series espouses inside story. Oh, I think I spoiled that for you. So, sorry about that. And that's basically about the video. Goodbye.